Here's how to create a cinematic sliding text animation in DaVinci Resolve. Fast, smooth, and 100% native. First, select the text node and go to the Properties tab. Change the type from text to image. This creates a new slot where we can connect a background node. Now select the background node and change its type to gradient. This lets us create a smooth color transition inside the text. Back in the text node, type your text and choose a font and size. Then go to the Shading tab and set the mapping level to full image. This makes the gradient fill the entire shape of the text. Now choose your gradient colors, dark on the sides and lighter in the center. Then set the gradient type to reflect, and adjust the direction so the highlight sits in the middle of the text. Use the small gradient sliders to fine-tune the transition between colors. Okay, if your gradient is done, let's move on. Press Shift+Space and add a drop shadow node after the text. This adds some depth and makes the text pop off the background. Next, add a rectangle node and connect it to the drop shadow. This lets us mask the shadow and control where it appears. Right-click inside the text box of the text node and choose Follower. This lets you animate each character separately. Go to the Timing tab in the Follower modifier. Set the order to left to right and the delay to 4. This makes each character animate one after the other. In the Shading tab of the Follower modifier, go to Position Y and set a keyframe at the start with a value of 2. Then move forward in time and set Y to 0. This creates a smooth vertical slide-in for each character. And that's how you create a smooth sliding text animation, with each character dropping into place one by one. Now adjust the drop shadow settings. Choose a color that fits your background, then set the angle, strength, and distance to get the depth and direction you want. Now go to the rectangle node. We'll use this mask to slide the shadow in at the same time as the text, so the whole effect feels unified and natural. Find the moment when the first letter reaches its final position and set a keyframe on the rectangle. Move back a few frames and extend the mask forward, just in front of the text. Then animate it to slide back and fully cover the shadow as the text settles. Once everything is timed correctly, press Shift+Space and add a soft glow node after the drop shadow. This adds a subtle light effect to make the text stand out even more. Now adjust the soft glow settings. Lower the gain, raise the threshold, and fine-tune the glow size to create a smooth, natural light fall-off across the text. To push the final look even further, here's a little trick. In the text node, go to the Shading tab and change the drop shadow type to gradient. This adds extra depth and color variation to the shadow itself. Pick a shadow color that fits the overall look. Then set the offset X and Y to 0 and increase the softness to 20. This gives the shadow a smooth, natural glow. To time this highlight with the text landing, we'll animate the opacity. Add a keyframe just before the text arrives with a value of 0.8, then set it to 1 when the text is fully in place. Add one more keyframe slightly earlier and set it to 0. This creates a smooth fade. Now select the nodes and press Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to duplicate the entire setup. We'll use this for the second text, with one important change coming next. Connect the duplicated nodes to the same merge. Then update the text. Choose a new font, adjust the size and position, and change the background color to match the new style. Once the basic setup is done, there are two final steps to complete the cinematic look. First, go to the Followers Timing tab and adjust the delay so both texts arrive at the same time. Second, in the Shading tab, change the position Y keyframes for the second text, so it slides in from the opposite direction, creating contrast and dynamic motion if needed. You can now fine-tune elements like the rectangle mask timing, to make sure both shadows match the movement of the text perfectly. To finish the look, switch to the Edit tab and add the Hexagon Glow effect. In the Generator tab, choose a color that fits your style. Then in the Settings tab, adjust the angle using pitch, and scale the effect using zoom. And that's it, your cinematic sliding text animation is ready. Now you've got a powerful cinematic look using nothing but Fusion and a few smart tricks.